The 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, sitting alongside the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the prop plane, Kenny Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Golden State Warriors going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. For the Cavaliers, coming into tonight, a couple of goals they have. Stay aggressive on both ends, but also play with efficiency. It's a delicate balance, but they know it's the key to playing their best ball. And tonight,
Vote you face on. Pull up at the show, I'll put my vote you face on.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Affair lined up for you today as the Cleveland Cavaliers come in for this one, bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. We'll be catching up in a bit from our sideline reporter David Aldridge. Both sides will try and push it on the fast break, Doris, to get easy. Talk a bit about playing fast, but also playing with efficiency.
Well, you look no further than the Golden State Warriors, who, when they are playing with pace and out in transition and the threes are flying, it's electric and, frankly, almost unstoppable. But they walk that delicate line of playing fast without turning it over. You want to give these great players freedom, but within that freedom, they've got to make sure, okay, we've got to value the basketball, and yes, we can maybe turn it over 10 times per game, but we get north of 10, 15 turnovers, and that's going to put us in a little bit of a problematic situation.
Good analysis. Look at Cleveland's starting group. Love is the 4 with Thompson in the middle. Sexton and Smith are the guard tandem. And it's Osman in at the 3. The shot by Curry, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the deep.
And Colin Sexton, when it comes to scoring, the man shows you a little bit of everything.
Loves to drive it, loves to attack inside, improving his consistency from range. But what I love about him is the aggressiveness. This guy is always in attack mode.
First quarter, just over a minute played. On the wing, Thompson. Here's Osman. And the shot is long. The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. And That one's good. Durant.
Well, Kevin Durant's form, his release point, everything about his stroke is really impeccable.
Here's Osman. Softly drops in the floater.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Left side Durant. Lets it fly. And another basket for Golden State.
Boy, do not fall asleep on Kevin Durant. Catch and shoot, forget about it.
Now, here's Sexton, guarded by Kerr. Sexton with it. From downtown, good on the three-point shot. Here's Curry. Back to Durant. Good if it goes. Drilled it right as the clock hit all zeros.
Wow, what a clutch shot. He's got nerves of steel.
Woo! Got separation, lined it up perfectly, and put it right in their eye.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Golden State Warriors. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And so much talent on this Warriors team. Draymond Green talks about how it all meshes together.
The way I judge, whether we can play together or not is on the defensive end. I never really judge on the offense.
You know, Greg, defense is Draymond's specialty, no question about it.
And it all starts on that end. The Warriors feel like if they take care of business at that end, the offense will take care of itself.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
I mean, tremendous ball and body movement to start this game.
I think they're moving the basketball incredibly well and getting to the right spots on the floor, and it's really providing easy opportunities.
Katie and Bell are down low together. Livingston is out there with McCaw, and it's Iguodala in at the 3 slot. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. You know, Greg, you hear that since Kevin Durant moved to the Bay Area, he's wasted no time making connections and investments in Silicon Valley.
It's interesting. He's reined in his endorsements by over half, but he's so inquisitive. I think meeting these tech luminaries and learning from them was part of the allure of the Golden State.
The shot's good from Zizic.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfect.
That's going to be over and back, not watching for the line that time. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Kevin Durant. And then for Cleveland, Fry comes in for Zizic. And David Nwaba is subbed in for Clarkson. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Livingston. Ahead, it's stolen by Korver. Outside Hill. They get a hand on it, and that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Some changes for Golden State. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Jordan Bell. Klay Thompson comes in for Patrick McCaw. And it's Stephen Curry in for Sean Livingston. Then for the Cavaliers, Kevin Love's checked in for Nance. Osman comes in for Kyle Korver. And it's Sexton in for George Hill. Knocks down the 3 ball. Osman's got 5.
Well, listen, there's no one around him, and he says thank you very much. Wide open look at 3, as easy as that.
Count it.
As great a scorer as he is, Steph Curry is a willing mover of the basketball. He doesn't get enough credit to me for playing the right way.
Now, here's Sexton. He's guarded closely. Offensive rebound.
He does everything right except drain the shot.
Got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
And that was a risky pass. Fortunate that the D didn't get that one. It was in the air for a long time.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. And the first half comes to a... All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
And now,
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey folks, welcome back. Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He had 13 points and 3 rebounds. He's been in the midst of some incredible games lately, and tonight he's got it going again. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, I think they shoot a high percentage. The offense has.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan.
The Embarcadero in San Francisco with the Bay Bridge glistening in the background as we welcome you back to the Bay Area and back to Oakland, California. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And through the first 2 quarters, he was dynamite from beyond.
Now, I think, Greg, the key was the team was looking for him, right? They knew they had a hot hand, and they just kept going to it.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. Sexton and Smith are the guard tandem. The forwards are Osman and Love. And it's Thompson in at center.
Well, that's where you see the IQ of Klay Thompson, a step ahead of everyone else. A beautiful delivery.
DeMarcus Cousins, really the big final name in free agency last summer to land with the team. And Greg, did he shock the NBA world with his selection?
To take a 1-year deal with the Warriors, nobody saw this coming. It makes sense for Boogie. Time to rehab and then join a contender for the back half of the season. You would think he'll get a much bigger and longer contract offer after this year.
My goodness, the pure shooting stroke of Steph Curry. It's the envy of every NBA player.
Here's Cousins, and Cousins throws it down.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Fantastic anticipation. Then he shows major explosiveness converting at the other end.
Smith fires from way outside. That ball's clean assist by Love. Smith's got 5 now.
Boy, when J.R. Smith has his game going, a 3 feels like a layup for him.
And stolen by Love. Smith the pass to Sexton. Thompson sets the pick for Sexton. No good. That would have tied it.
I'll tell you, he hasn't been able to find the mark all night. It's a big reason they're staring at this deficit.
Yeah, I mean, he's been orchestrating all game at a high level.
It's just so great to see ball movement like this, and he is excellent at getting his teammates involved.
There's 14 seconds left in the third. The tray. And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins. Here's Curry. Outside for Durant. No good there. The third quarter comes to a close. Warriors lead by 5. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
We're playing fine. Everything's good. The turnovers have been well-intentioned. We're not giving up fast break stuff.
And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. Warriors leading by 5. Curry and McCaw are the 1 and the 2. Bell is out there with Iguodala. And it's Cousins in at the center position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Hill inside. Curry meets him. And the basket by Hill. Hill's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Cavs. Back to Curry for the 3. And it's Zizic with the rebound.
And really, for some reason, just not a big part of their offense today. Hard to get into a rhythm when you're getting so few opportunities at the rim.
Clarkson and Cleveland again with the bucket.
Well, Jordan Clarkson came into the NBA as an aggressive scorer, and in the mid-range, he is as good as it gets.
To the paint, here's Bell. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. And the Warriors lead by 3.
And the hot shooting continues.
Now, all that red-hot shooting made possible by an absolute lack of defense. This may be an entertaining game, but I wouldn't exactly call it hard-fought.
And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins. Buries it.
And when you can outscore your opponent in transition, that's always going to work to your advantage.
Well, typically speaking, transition points are high percentage looks. Get out and go, that's their philosophy.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're down by 5. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Tyronn Lue as he talked to the team. He told them we've got to make the most of every chance right now. This is a winnable game, but we've got to make plays. Guys, we'll see if they can come back.
Sexton, he's checked in for George Hill. The free throw drops for Durant.
Well, MVP is already attached to Kevin Durant's name, but what I love, he continues to excel and improve.
It falls! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Just a huge basket from Kevin Love, stepped up right when they needed him to.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Never a doubt on those free throws, and their lead is even more secure.
And really nothing they can do now. They just got to play this one out.
No, it appears that this one is absolutely done. No sense wasting energy trying to come back.
Here's the 3. The Warriors pull it in. 17 seconds left in the fourth. Curry kicks to Cousins, over Thompson, and the Warriors miss again. And here's Sexton. And misses it off the right side of the rim. So we see the Warriors get the win here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin.